Hey friends, I'm Laura Malone and I'm obsessed with all things coaching. Self-coaching, life coaching, specific niche coaching, all of it. For 20 years, I've been a traveling, homeschooling, full-time ministering, multi-passionate mom who finally decided to take the dream of starting my own business off of that top shelf. I realized that what I'd been doing all my life was called coaching. And then I found out it could be both ministry to those around me and a business blessing. Now I'm sharing everything I've learned over the years as coach, entrepreneur, and imperfect human who's still in process. I'm inviting you to my table laid out with a feast of spirit-led strategies, tangible tools, growth God's way, and clarity about your callings in life. So get ready to become the hero in your own story and an amazing guide to others. And now, enjoy the show. Welcome back to the Christian Life Coach Collective. Today we're tackling why you have trouble starting anything. Doesn't matter what it is. This thing that is in front of you, it's looming, or you've been thinking about it, it's stuck in the back of your head, somebody asked you to do it, you've been wanting to do it, doesn't matter what it is, something you've had trouble starting. So there's tons of reasons why you might not feel like starting or want to start. Maybe you aren't inspired, maybe you don't want to fail, maybe you don't want to get uncomfortable. All these things are totally normal. And yet, they won't get you very far in life if you refuse to start doing the thing you want to do, need to do, have been asked to do. So here's what to do, okay? When you feel fear or anxiety, overwhelm, confusion, whatever, creeping in about starting that something that's going to shake up your routine or harm your comfort level, threaten your self-protection measures, whatever it is, I want you to create a starting scale, okay? Get a piece of paper out and a pencil and draw a simple scale by making a line down the center of the paper and then drawing another one that crosses it. On either side of that crossing line, put a circle on the left and the right ends of it, okay? Now this is where you're going to weigh everything out. On the left side of the scale, lay out what you're going to lose. On the right side, lay out what you'll gain. And then underneath the scale on the left side, lay out what you're going to regret if you start. And on the right side, lay out what you will feel thankful for if you start. For example, if I were feeling afraid or I was procrastinating about starting a business, I would draw the scale, and on the left, I'd write things like, I'm going to lose my, what I call regularly scheduled programming in my life, my free time, my availability, my comfort of doing the same old, right? Whatever that is. On the right side, I would write that I would gain knowledge. I would gain what I call failure growth, because you grow and learn more from failure than you do from success. So I would be failing probably by trying out some new things and they wouldn't work, but I would grow from them and that would lead me to success. I would gain freedom from working for somebody else, having to get a job. I'd gain new skills, build my character, all these things, okay? Then under the loss on the left, I would write my regrets. And maybe that would be, I regret not having as much time to spend, to attend to all of my kids' needs during the day. Or I'd regret not making it to the store for dinner because I was busy working all day. Maybe I would regret starting because I might not know when I would ever be able to stop again. All these things are real. Your losses and your regrets, they're not bad things. They're not, don't shove them down or suppress them or try to tweak them. They need to be the real things that you feel you would lose and the things that you might regret. It's okay to really think on those. On the right side, I would write that I would be thankful because starting gives me the push I need, okay? I'd be thankful for the slightest bit of interest from people I've told about my business. I'd be thankful for the hope in my heart when I wake up excited to build on my dream. All right, so you take a couple of days or even a week if you need to, depending on how big this thing is that you are wanting to start, and then just keep adding to both sides as you dwell on it. And then simply look at which side is more heavily weighed down with what you've written. Does it seem like what you might lose or maybe regret is heavier than what you would gain and what you would be thankful for? then I would consider asking whether or not this thing that you think you need to start is really something you need to do. If you're going to lose more things by doing it and regret more things by doing it, is it really something that is really supposed to be a true goal? Is this an absolute necessity? Is it a non-negotiable that you start this thing? However, if what you're going to gain and what you'd be thankful for by starting is the heavier side, then let that be the light shining the way of the decision you need to make, because starting is just a decision. I am deciding to start doing this right now. I'm taking my first step, my first imperfect action, okay? Just decide and let your yes be yes and your no be no, and move forward. Then let go of the decision fatigue that's probably hounding you and helping to add to the procrastination, the overwhelm, and the anxiety about it. Just decide, okay? And begin to make decisions moving forward, leaning into hope from the awareness of your loss versus gain and regret versus thankfulness. So I hope that this very simple tool can help you somehow. You can use it again and again and again, no matter what you're worried about starting, what you're procrastinating about. Just create a starting scale for anything and everything, very simply on a piece of paper. You can draw it on your phone, whatever you have to do to help get all of those things out of your head so you can see what's really going on in there, even the stuff at a subconscious level, and lay it out. Mind map it, okay? Get it all out. Become aware of what's really going on. That's why I say take a few days or a week and begin to just keep adding to both sides of the scale so that you can assess it from a true, a real awareness of what's going on inside your mind and what's really going on inside your heart about what this thing is that you need to start, okay? I hope you have a great day. Pray that this has blessed you, and I'll see you next time. Are you ready to become a hero in your own story by investing in yourself through life coaching? Are you looking to become an amazing guide to others by becoming a coach or up-leveling your current practice? Then check out sterlingandstonementoring.com to see how we can work together. And don't forget, it's really easy to say thanks if any of this free content has been a blessing to you just by leaving a quick written review over on Apple Podcasts. And thank you in advance.